Hey everyone, Zhonos here. Well, I have something special to show you all. Uh, we're making good progress. We actually surpassed the other save. I think that save was at like 75-ish MTI. We're actually, though we're still nowhere near the moss. I think maybe at best we're at 50%. I don't think so. We can look in a second here, but I want to show this off first. So technically we're not the moss. I did want to kind of skip ahead a bit. But, you know, I think it would be cool to open the episode with one of these. Lance rockets! Global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. That doesn't sound safe. Can I just say that? That can't be safe. Oh, but anyway, 1,250%. Ooh, how pretty. That's gotta break in space. There's no way. Go! Ha-sha! Go! Glorious. And that should make my gigantic plant farm way more efficient. If you've noticed, it's... I don't know if this made it in the last episode, but I have a lot of plants over there now. It's like crazy, actually. Too many plants. Okay, so... Ooh. Everything's turning green. Is that the bacteria rain? Yep, there it is. Good thing I'm in my suit, because otherwise I think I'd be having a bad time with all this green floating around. Ooh, but speaking of green, you know what else what I want to launch? I need more power plants. Ha-sha! Go! Oh, I'm one short for the other one. We'll have to grab that in a second. Let's ruin all this plants with a bunch of uranium. I think... I kind of want to see where the meteors fall. I think I will go home. But we want to watch where they all land. I'll go get that other super alloy. So we can do one more. We can do one more, right? We could do even more, but I think we'll just stick with one more for now. Okay. Where? Uh-oh. Will the uranium not fall? Ooh, I think you should wait. It looks like you should wait before the last one ends. Or until after the last one ends. Oops. Ah, okay, we're good. Okay, it's just delayed. Okay, I guess we'll stand here. Oh well. So where are we gonna have some meteors? One there. Yes, I want to track. I don't know how long they last. It seems like maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10. But I just want to see where they all land. They can't break your buildings, by the way. They will hurt if they hit me, though. But I just want to make sure anyone that like lands in a weird spot, I remember where they go. There's one up there. It used to be a lot easier if it was an open plane, like if I did it over there or in the traditional starting area. One there. Is that the last one? Okay. I think I will do one more. One more uranium. Fire! And we'll go up here because this is the annoying... Just should have gone up from there. Well, this one's a bit annoying to get up to. And let's see, I think it goes from where I was at, but maybe they land where I am standing. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. So I'd done this a bunch in previous episodes. Or in between episodes, really, I think. To get up a bunch of resources. Curious. I guess we can test to see where it lands. Because I believe it targets the player. But does it target where I am now or where I was when I hit the rocket? One here. One down there. It looks like it targets me. Nope. That one should land up here. Yeah, the fact that one's going over there tells me it targets where I was, over there. Okay. So I don't have to worry too much. Let's just keep track of where these land. There, one more. Or two more. Oh, that one's coming right for me. There. And right there. Okay, that should get it. Fully safe, by the way. You're totally safe to go running into the middle of these. I think we'll mostly fill our inventory with these. Am I out of oxygen? Really? Did I mess up? Might have messed up. Okay, we had another oxygen capsule. Always carry one. Okay. Should always look at your oxygen levels as well. But I think there's another one up there I want to get to, but I think I'll actually just make sure I don't miss these older ones from the first rocket I launched. You can see that's the uranium meteorite core, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it fell down here. Of course it did. Ooh, tier 4 drill. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but... Okay. And since it sticks out like a sore thumb, we could do a quick little scope down here. Yep, there is more down here. Okay. Inventory is almost full, though. Yep. Do we have more down here that we need to get? Yeah, that down there. Okay. So, yeah, this is how I've been farming. You can farm uranium pretty easy this way. Iridium. Yeah, I'll throw more of this in here. Guess I won't do another rocket. I was really tempted to, though, but... also, this is new. This is the Tier 2 biodome. Super cool. I don't think I need all this water. I guess I'll just drink one now. Call it good. Eat a food. Iridium rod can go there for a sec. And let's just try to get all the uranium. So these big rocks also take a while to disappear. I think the ore outlives the rocks, but the ore will despawn. I don't know the exact timer on them though, but they certainly don't last forever. Yes, I had a bunch of meteors crash around my home. You see any more green? I don't see any more green. A lot of meteors crash all around my base, and it blocked all my doors. Just super troll. But they did eventually despawn, so... Oh my gosh. Okay, get the uranium. Oh, yeah, look at this. Poor thing. Can't be healthy for the plants. You know, if it weren't so inconvenient to travel, especially around this particular starting location, you know, I might have built my, like I originally built my launch pad over on the other side of that ridge over there. But Being how annoying it is to travel. Oh wow, there's a bunch right here. And am I full? No, I'm close. It's really frustrating to get out of this area. And the like most flat area that's nearby is like way past that ridge. Or maybe those kind of hills beyond this ridge here. So I just kind of threw it here and called it good. And we're at a really high elevation. So I guess that's helpful for launching rockets if we're pretending this is real life. Yeah, you can see some rocks are starting to disappear, by the way. And if you noticed, a couple of them disappear on the edge of the screen. Yeah, okay, I think we deposit these and we go back to the ridge. Boom. Aluminum, we're going to stay your space for a second. We're going to turn basically all the uranium into rods, save for like a handful. And it takes, I think, 9 or around 9 uranium to make a rod. And we need 3 rods for the Tier 2 nuclear power plant. Nuclear, right? Yeah. I don't know why I have the freaking the stupid way of saying nuclear by saying nuclear. Stuck in my head. I'll say nuclear. Where can I see it? Yeah, see? N-U-C-L, nuclear. Look, I grew up in a time where a certain president would say nuclear, which is totally wrong. I'll blame that. Now let me up. Oh, it fell down here. Do you see the rock move? I can shove it. I didn't know I could shove the rocks. Or was that me? It is me. That's so cool. I've never been able to shove these. Wow. I can launch that one. Okay, and there is some right here. I don't see any more though. Might be underneath somewhere. I could have rolled down a hill. They do tend to roll down all the ores that are loose. They do tend to, oh, it's right there. Okay. Sometimes this can happen where they be floating in the air. I've seen it actually even more crazy before. Let me up. One up. Let me up. There we go. Get you. So I wish I could shove the rock right here. Again, I'm pretty sure the ore lives longer than the rock. Again. What am I doing? I'm trolling. Did I leave an oxygen in here? I wish this had oxygen. It used to. Dump these. You used to have oxygen! Oxygen. I still don't know what happened. I think it's because I edited the inventory. Like here, you have an inventory. Where is it? Yeah, your exoskeleton increases the capacity. Oh, I pressed the number button and started floating. Yeah, I edited the vehicles inventory and I increased the slots, but then when I took that back out, it went down to 2. So I think it like deleted the extra that I had in there. I don't know. Kind of weird. Okay, so let's try to get any uranium that's still left that didn't despawn. I think it's fine though. Don't think it'll despawn. We'll see. Here's the big rock. Oh, there it is. Kind of just finagle my way underneath this rock. Give me. Oh. Okay, so there's a rock despawning. So now I can walk up and get it. Oh, okay, good. Do we see any more? I don't see any more. You down there? No. Okay, we'll make one more pass. I don't see any more. Oh, I see one here. 1, 2. Any more? No, I don't see any down this low. Let's go back up. Yeah, that might be it. I mean, I say that as if we didn't get a boatload of it. Yeah, the big rocks are certainly starting to despawn. If we missed any, we should be able to see them. I think we're good. Yeah. Let's check right here real fast. Okay. Well, I think... Oh, is that just a miner? Yeah, it is. So let's empty this out as well while we're here. Also, we can get some oxygen while flying over this for some reason, which is kind of funny. Let's restock. Storage. I also built a shredder over there to shred extra titanium because I just have so much of it. I'm never going to use it. Look at this thing. It'll do it when it's full, but I'll try to just press a button so you can see. It's gone. That's full. That's silicon. I do have another storage. I built 2 more rows, so I can still fit more titanium for now. Oh yes, so I guess now that I've gotten those resources and showed you the rockets, I can do a quick tour to show you the sheer number of these freaking planters I built. I got another water collector as well. Also, whenever you open this, you open your crafting menu or other interactable menus like this, you float in the air. Use that how you will. Let's see. Yep, you go in there. Harvest our plants. I've got 2 each going now. Because you do need plants, which I found out I needed to make bacteria samples. Where is it? Oh, there. Fertilizer. You need eggplants and I think algae thing we're credited to. Where's the algae thing? Here it is. Yeah, I needed eggplants for that. I'll show you the algae collector and then I think I'll cut and skip ahead when we get moss. Yeah, we're at 47 now. That's not bad. Those rockets really help. Still a low rate though. Oof. Yeah, our biomass is really moving though. Look at that. Did we get something cool soon? Ooh, that's a long way away actually. Plants? Yeah, tea. That's gonna be a while, I think. Pressure. Maybe we need to increase what's really falling behind. Take a look at our blueprints. I guess oxygen and heat are falling behind. Flower spreader sounds nice. Now, I'm pretty sure I made some flour. It's a tier 2. Could use some tier 2s, potentially. Yeah, okay, let's fly over to the algae generator. Maybe we'll take the car. Nah, we'll leave the car. And then, yeah, I think I'll make a cut there. Hopefully showing off the moss. And, gosh, I think I already have 4 nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants. So I think, yeah, see, look, this is what happens. See, it's turned into a kind of plain biome. Grass growing on all these hills. Pretty nice. But, yeah, okay, where's my algae? Did they get flooded? I wish I put them in here. This lake got bigger than last time I saw it. Yeah, see, look. It was just this area. Now it's taking up this whole space. Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, look. So this is at 100% growth. So now I can just go around here and collect these little shrub-looking things. Apparently it's algae. I don't think I need this much algae, but we'll get it anyway. I wish there was water collecting where I'm at, but unfortunately there is pretty much none to be found. This is probably the closest like body of water. These are filling up. These didn't really have water before. That's pretty cool. Even though we hit the lakes step a long while ago, looks like there's more development in between the steps. It's not necessarily just one quick step, which we saw because liquid water to the lakes stage, we saw kind of like really shadow puddles starting to form over beyond the ridge. But yeah, I do think the rockets are really important to jumping ahead the terraformation process. So we might make a bunch more of those off screen actually, because like I have all these plants, but we're still, this is oxygen technically. Like my oxygen really isn't doing that much, and they're all at high percents, like 250 to 600%. Most of them are like 300s. Yeah. Oh, and I guess if you didn't see, I built this little foundation. It's not really, there is no such thing as structural integrity here, but I thought it looked better to put something underneath that thing. Just having it float felt too bad, too silly. All right, well, I think, yeah, we'll cut it off there at about halfway to moth. I think I'll see you at the moth stage. Hey everyone, I'm back. We got moss. I don't know what moss means when it comes to how the planet looks. I'm guessing that's kind of what's made things greenish, is actually moss, not grass like this. Oh, I fell down in the drill. But yeah, no, we're making some good progress now. Next is flora. So I have been trying to upgrade my growing capabilities. I think I need more mushrooms, actually. Yeah. I'm going to say I don't need this much eggplants. Let me get a mushroom. So, well, I've been fairly busy. Hasn't been too long since we last talked. Maybe an hour-ish. We are making good progress on heat now because, and pressure is decent too, because I made the tier 4 drill. I made 2 of those, and I made 2 heat producers. They're up here. You know where the old nuclear boys were. They produce a lot. Hundreds of the stat. In this case, heat. And in that case, pressure. I just hit the drill. Ooh. I just remembered. I had been doing some resource gathering. So let's get our... It's been doing this lately. I don't know why. If I drive, it'll fix itself. But yes, still haven't got the resources to do the breathable module. But yeah, that's just how it be. I do think... So I actually didn't put up a bunch of rockets. Surprisingly, some of the tier 4 stuff and the previous rockets I had launched did the job. Oh, I have way too many seeds. I need to stop grabbing seeds when the game gives me more. Okay, we'll do those. Don't care about those. So I think we'll plant these 3 because they are weaker plants. Sulfur. I'm probably going to move sulfur out at some point here in the near future. Let's get that blueprint. Tier 3 inventory increase for the vehicle. That might do that actually. Okay, now these bluish ones are the 250s. So let's swap them out. Let's fly on top so we can see another one. Here we go. And one more. Boom. Uranium is right here. Nope, that's osmium. This is uranium. Toss you in there. Get some aluminum store. Actually, I could probably put this... I swear, I need control to move the whole stack, but control and escape is a keyboard shortcut I never knew existed. That's on like all Windows's, almost every single Windows ever made. So it like pulls up it's like the Windows key sort of. Super annoying. Anyway. I guess I'll throw these in here for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bark. I know there was one recipe that used bark, but I can't remember what it was. We made 4 of these tier 2 algae generators, replacing the tier 1s. I don't know if I want to do this. At some point I might. Flower spreaders? Maybe we do flower spreaders. Yeah, maybe that'll be our next goal. So I was out gathering super alloys, but I used all the new ones I had just gotten. So I'm basically out of super alloys again. There were more at the location I was hanging out at, but... yeah, we're gonna have to... There is an unlock for super alloy. What do you call it? But we may just have to do this recipe and spam out a bunch of super alloys. Biomass green. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. Was it titanium? No. It's this and what? Yeah, silicon. That makes sense. Maybe we throw it in here. Give me... Oh, it's one of these. Well, I don't have a lot of wall space for this. Where should I put this thing? Guess we'll just put it over here. Oop. Oh, okay. It's just plants, insects, and... Well, obviously we don't have insects or animals. They're a long way away, I think. 5G. 5G. What's G? T? I don't know. Either way, ooh, I probably could empty this. Yeah, I think what I want to do is... I'm sure my iron's pretty full now at this point. I'm not sure. I probably don't need to gather too much more from my miners. I probably could even break them down if I wanted. Not really collecting much of anything anymore. Yeah, in fact, I want the tier 2 of these guys. Or extractors, I should say. I think we're gonna break these. Because I'd say I did it again. Control escape in rapid succession. Trolling me. Got pretty much all the basic resources that I'd ever want. Yeah. Osmium, you can go in there. Iridium, you can go in there. Yeah. I got this cool thing, by the way. It lets me, it's a recycler, so it'll break something down into its constituent components. I probably could do it to the super alloy. Yeah, see, look. Boom. Everything that went into that super alloy. It works for all kinds of things. Anything that could be turned into a bigger thing. So, like, you could break down, if you had extra of these, which I found a bit of a sad site with a bunch of headstones made out of whatever this weird bluish white metal stuff. And, in fact, we could look at that message real fast. But yeah, they had a bunch of tier 1, tier 2 backpack stuff, and I turned that into its constituent components. Let's see. It's been 6 months since the crash, and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. This planet is cursed. I can feel it. I'll have to go back to the crash site. I think there was a secret room in the control bay, a deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screens, but it's been a while, and I can hardly remember. That's from Iklas. Now this might be the one with graves. Kind of sad. What was supposed to be a fun, relaxing time turned into a nightmare. A 5-week space cruise across the lesser-known parts of the universe. Unfortunately, our stupid crew was not able to respond to a seemingly minor incident, and here we are burying the few bodies we were able to retrieve from the burning wreck. What will happen to us now will most certainly be similar. We are heading west, and let's see how long we can survive. I could say a few days at most. Some Cinitats 2 survivors, at least for now. Finally was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was to finally allow us to easily cross the Itziel Prime Sector. But man, I'm reading terribly. But as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, all the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there was nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the crash pods, and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. The freaking wardens. Although I guess it's humans' faults. Maybe? Because the wardens seemed chill with us, and then they weren't. Right. Yes, we're the same. Do-do-do. Minds shaped differently. Suffering, leaving. Then the hide in a cave. Defensive device. I don't know. Wardens? That's kind of mean of the wardens, I'm not gonna lie. Not enough details to see if they're totally justified. Now, let's see. Yeah, we need to expand the biomass and oxygen, maybe? Let's see if we can rush to hit the lower stage during this last bit of episode. I don't know, how long have I been recording? I feel like I'm recording quite a while. Not sure. I've been doing it in parts, so it's a bit harder to remember everything. The total time I've spent. Let's see. Let's get all you and deconstruct. And then this one as well, probably deconstruct you as well. We'll keep the sulfur and aluminum mines, of course. I'd say we've got enough of everything else for a good while. Let's do that. Osmium in there. Even magnesium's pretty full. Yep. Okay. We do use iron pretty regularly, so it's not unusual to be a bit shorter on those. We do have a bunch of water, but I don't know. I do keep finding myself needing a bunch of water, so I'm actually fine with these three being up here. Maybe later I want to build something on top of this roof, but... Okay, give me one water. I don't want to eat those. I want to eat something I don't need. Beans. Let's get a oxygen capsule. Let's think. Now, what are we building? We could build more of these, but I think actually... Oh no, we're good. We can still build more stuff for now. I was worried we need more nuclear plants. In that case... Yeah, flower. So we need fertilizer. Fertilizer takes tier 2. Ooh, spooky. 3 algae, sulfur eggplants. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need a bunch of eggplants as well. Just take all of those and some sulfur. How much sulfur? I don't know. Seemed like a bunch. We need more algae. Okay. We have a bajillion algae, by the way. It's just not here in this lab, but it's... I have like 2 chests full of it now over there. Okay, so that would let me get this. So we need super alloys. We need more. I have to make some more super alloys, aren't I? Let's do stacks of 5 for now. Is it just basically everything? Except cobalt, maybe? Sounds right. Oh, it is cobalt. Okay. Okay. We need water. Let's get the water from here. All right, so flower spreader tier 3. We can put down 3. What does it need? 2. So if we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough. Okay. Flower spreader. Where are we going to put this? I'd like to put somewhere nice. I guess we can start putting stuff beyond this ridge. By the way, look at that thing. I don't even know where that water's coming from. That's glorious, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll build stuff over here for now, maybe. There we go. Is 2 overlapping? Yeah, a little bit. No, not 2. 3. Thank you. Actually, you can go over there. There we go. Beautiful. And sort of bad order, but I'll try to get more of this out of here. Sure, we'll do that. That's a lot of blueprints I just noticed. Let's unlock them and check them out. I still love this massive army of these things, even though they're not producing a ton of oxygen. 47. Gotta push those numbers up. Rookie numbers. So, yeah, let's put some of this away. Guess we can put the water away. These seeds are actually really useful. for making special stuff. It seems to be like in the plant rockets, for example. There. Did it again. Control escape is my bane of my existence right now. Oh, that's... I didn't want to throw everything in there. Can you guys get out of there? That's probably fine. Okay, so. The tier 4 GPS satellite. Ooh, I kind of want that. Explosive. I've been waiting for that. Now I can get to a few new areas. Tier 3 torch. Meh. Okay. Let's throw that in there. You in here. Do I even have any? Yeah, I have 2 left. Iridium rods in there. Osmium should be here. Cobalt next. Oh, that's full. And that's pretty much full. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I think I'll cut it here, and then we'll do one quick wrap up when I hit the next stage. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. I have to show this off. I was flying around, minding my own business, and I came across this random little nook, and lo and behold, well, I saw one of these zeolite crystals, which got my attention. I didn't even notice this freaking plant here. And then deeper in, plant there, plant here, plant there, plant everywhere. What is this place? Why is there a little oasis up in the middle of the mountains? The rest of the world doesn't have plants like this. How did these get here? Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I'll take that. We did launch one plant rocket, by the way. Yeah. Random oasis in the middle of the mountains. I wonder... Oh, what the... Oh, what? Whoa. Okay. This is like... above the Iridium Cave, I guess? Look at that. I don't know. I was excited for these things, the zeolite, because I really miss having the oxygen thing. And actually, if anything, I need it for other stuff now, so... And then I found out there's just a bajillion plants growing here. There aren't plants growing anywhere else right now. We just got like algae. So, I don't know. Random. I guess we'll go to the aluminum mine. Why did I put TI? Titanium mine? What am I thinking? Can I make it? Okay, we'll keep in this bit and then I'll think I'll make another cut as soon as I make it or drink the oxygen I have in my reserve. I'd rather not use the one I made because it would be annoying. Okay, we're fine. And I'm going to change this to be aluminum. TI. Alright, I'll catch y'all when I actually get to the plant stage. Okay, I have to show you this. This is hilarious. They'll be fine. Look, that one's gonna make it. Go on. You can do it. What happens? Do they just spawn? Okay, so here's one. Triggering. So don't spam the plant rockets. Oh. That was freaking hilarious. Might have wasted a bunch of resources, but it was totally worth it. Alright, give me some more superalloys. I could do one more, okay. Yeah, you could just keep spawning them. Boom, launch, and just keep hitting it over and over. They'll just keep going, stacking on each other. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Okay, well, hopefully they all stack. I just had to show that. Okay, I'll be back when we hit, I think it's, yeah, we got to hit 700, I believe. So I'll be back. Okay, everyone. I'm trying to get all the asteroids at land, but we actually hit the herb level as it was written in the achievement. Flora. We hit flora. And look, you can see grass. And actually, I realized later that, remember we found the weird little oasis? Well, technically, there were little grasses growing here and there. Little tufts like this. That I saw when upon closer inspection, I saw them kind of spread out. But now we are getting plants like this, which definitely weren't around at that time. So, and you ask, how did I get all of these? How did I get this progress? It's actually faster than you think, and I have a new screen to show you. Let me try to get a full inventory. Don't really need the iridium, but I feel like it's a waste. But I wanted to get my percentage up higher. Okay, let's set up. Right down. Oh, we're freaking in the way again. Yep, okay, inventory full. Can I get in this way? Yes, I can. Barely. Let's just make some of these. I'll show you. Look at this. New interface. Just unlocked this. I can see the planet looking really nice. And look, asteroids. Asteroid attraction rocket, magnetic field protection rocket, plant rocket. See this? Because I launched several of these, I have a percentage bonus. So yeah, that really helped. And now we're racing towards trees. Cool. Freaking asteroid rocks all over my base, by the way. Can't even... Okay, I actually could squeeze through there that time. Let's just pop these in here, and yeah. Well, I think I'll spend a little bit of time off camera trying to gather all the iridium. So for today's episode, just sum up here. For today's episode, I think we'll wrap it up at this stage. It's starting to look pretty... It's in my water collectors! Oh my gosh. That cannot be good for my water. Oh, hilarious. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time.